Through time, he has been known by many names. Isdran, Avermas, sometimes simply as a rat or dog. Today, he is known as the crazy man Aranius, who from time to time descends from the mountains of Thessalia and roams through the valleys of Senonia, begging for food, speaking rubbish, dreaming of an age when the Titans were the lords of the world. He's a madman, any person of Senonia would say when asked about Aranius. Heretic, the most devoted would say. But there goes the old Aranius, kicking up dust off the roads with his black hood flapping in the wind, sleeping in the woods, touring the towns of Senonia, rarely approaching the big cities. A madman. But still, there are some who are willing to hear his whispers. Come, get closer to the fire and listen to the old Aranius. He might be crazy, but at least he has a story to tell.
Did you know there was a time when the Titans were more than a myth? No, I guess you did not. None of you knew. But it is true. Titans existed, starting with our mother, the Titana Tatia, the creator of all things. Oh yes, and that means that she also created the gods, who in turn created us. And we adore the gods. We founded cities and constructed temples in their honor. And we worshipped them for thousands of years. They protect us and fend off the beasts and monsters that inhabit beyond the mountains of Thessalia, the same creatures who invade the fertile valleys of Senonia. These gods also keep away those chaos-loving barbarian druids, lords of the seas of woods that expand to the west, beyond the river Darmus, the frontier. I tell you that the Titans existed, and they were mighty deities, more than you can imagine. But they never accepted offerings from anyone, and that's what has condemned them to oblivion. They still exist somewhere, but in oblivion. Not even 1,000 lives would be enough to find the Titans, I tell you. But they are as alive as the day they were brought into the world by the Titana Tatia. So are the things. The passage of time has been in charge of erasing the memory of the Titans. And now the humans worship the gods, our lords. Probably more than one of you is wondering why I am telling you all this. I know people think I'm crazy, and maybe it's true. But I am not an idiot. The Titans existed, and it's important that the human race begin to remember the truth. Because in them underlies a great source of power that one day will help us take charge of our own destiny. But I am not talking about rebelling against the gods. Can anyone imagine the vast city of Persephone, founded more than 3,000 years ago in honor of the sun god, shedding its statues and tearing down its temples? And what to say about Laurentis, the city of distinguished warriors and heroes, fervent worshippers of Zanskaeum, the god of war? No, the gods will never abandon Senonia. And do you know why? Because they need us. Without us, they are nothing. But dark times are coming. The Druids have been preparing for thousands of years, feeding on the corrupt power that deforms the work of the Titana Tatia. in their woods and swamps, practicing their rituals in dark caves, even making human sacrifices. The Druids are feeding on that corrupt power, unknown for those who worship the gods and make their black magic grow. One day, they will bring this corrupt power to the fertile valleys of Sinonia, and our gods, busy fighting each other to see who is most favored by the humans, will be taken by surprise. The Titans can avoid this, but first we must find them. Something not easy at all. I myself has spent thousands of lives trying without success. A burden too heavy for the old Aranius. Call me crazy, but I will continue this quest. Sinonia's fate is at stake.